Welcome back to the Unknown Tech Podcast. My name is Beast.
And I'm the co-host Jay.
Today we are going to be talking about setups. Last episode we talked about doing, I'm talking about cell phones and the new iPhone. We're going to be talking about what we use on a day-to-day basis, me and Jay here. I'm going to go first, so let's get this. So back in November, I decided to build my setup, a new gaming PC. I don't know if you can see this monitor right here. I already had another one, so I bought another one. And then I started buying some of the parts. As you see right here, I have my 1060 in the box. I have a M65 Corsair mouse. I'm a big Corsair fan, so I got an extended mouse pad, the MM300. I got a Saber RGB. And I also got a K70, which I already have a K65, so I knew I would enjoy that. So once I built the machine, I ended up with the P400 by Fantex. I have a 7500 Intel. I added an NVMe drive afterwards, a 250 gigabyte. I have a terabyte SSD in here, and also 2 terabyte hard drives. So I got tons of storage, and I have 8 gigs of RAM. It's very good for what I need. I game on it. I don't really edit. I use another part you're gonna see in my setup. So this is what my PC looks like. I can change colors, but I did green for the theme of the podcast. As you can see, here's my PC. Here's my laptop, which is the Asus Republic of Gamers G751JT. It's a great laptop. I'm using it to record this podcast. I use it all the time for school and work. Just that Corsair Saber mouse. Here's my another PC that I have in my collection. I don't currently have it in the office right now. But I like that. I used to use that for recording stuff and things like that. Here's my Blue Snowball, and here are my two monitors that are matching. They are the Dell SE2417HG, and here's the extended mouse pad, the MM300. There's the keyboard and mouse, as you guys know, and Jay, I would like you to introduce yourself a little bit more, since this is only the second episode.
Basically, I'm just another humble gamer that sometimes is productivity stuff and sometimes for school stuff. For right now, I'm just running on my main current computer, as might be shown in the picture, is a GTX 1070 Founders Edition with, I believe, 8 gigabytes of VR RAM, with paired of a i5 6500, 3.2 gigahertz, which I'm planning to switch out to a i5 8600K, which is 6 cores, with 16 gigabytes of RAM, which is more than enough for what I really need, and only 1 terabyte of hard drive, which is pretty much running out slowly. And for what I'm using right now is I have a Beats Pill Plus, basically for stereo and music. And I also have a Blue Snowball for recording and stuff. But my keyboard is a Razer Huntsman 08, but I used to have a Razer Black Widow X Tournament Edition, and I'm pretty much a pretty big Razer fan, so I also have a Razer headset, which is a Manowar RGB, and a Razer Death Adder, which is the normal wired one, but all RGB. But the monitors I'm running, which is 2 different monitors, which actually kill my OCD, which is a Asus MX25AQ and a Dell S2718HN/NX. For my laptop, which is a Dell Inspiron 15 Gaming, is pretty much running a GTX 1050 with paired with an i5 7300 HQ and with 8 gigabytes of RAM for basically daily usage for school and travel and on the go gaming. And pretty much that's my setup. And I'm using a normal mouse pad I just found on Amazon using red, but I might change it out for a Razer one.
That is a great setup, Jay. And I also have another question for you. What
Yes, sir.
do you plan on taking anything out of your daily usage of computers or anything? Um, and what do you plan on adding?
Like I stated, I think I'm getting rid of my CPU, which is actually running very slow right now, and it's sixth gen because it 6500. So apparently it's getting 8600K for better productivity, which is because it has 6 cores, better than a normal 4 core 3.2 gigahertz. And the 8600K, I can pretty much overclock it to make it faster. And of course, go ahead.
Go ahead.
And I also have to switch out the motherboard too for a Z370 to overclock it and a better cooler.
And we're gonna talk about this a little bit more in depth in another episode, but knowing that GeForce RTX is coming out, do you plan on upgrading?
Honestly, I don't think I'm going to upgrade for any time soon unless GPU prices are going to go down in the market price because of the 2080 and the 2080 Ti that's coming out. So other than that, I'm probably not going to switch until the prices are going down.
And like I said, we're gonna go further in depth with the new graphics card on another episode, and I will talk about my future plans for my setup and if I will be upgrading graphics cards in the near future.
Nice.
Is there anything you would like to add, Jay?
Nope.
All right, thank you, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.